So what finally came in today?
Yeah, we got a delivery today. These are the billet LT4 lids with our logo on them. We'll check these out. These are some pretty nice billet lids. They should pick up a little bit of power too, help with the efficiency. It's a double boxer. Unboxing. All I do is open car parts all day, you guys. Look at that sweet thing. So let's check this out. We'll see where this is going. If this is unlocked, I can show you, but it's not.
So, if I start from the beginning, Mr. Hunt's car came to us with the twin turbo kit already installed. Anytime he rolled into boost, it went right into reduced engine power. It had a lot of electrical, stupid gremlins. Some of the stock sensors were maxed out, causing it to do what it did. I'll try and narrate this kind of fast. I reflashed a few things, tricked a few of the factory sensors, and we got the car to run and drive with his old turbo kit, and it ran, but it still had a whole bunch of oiling issues, meaning the oils were mounted really low. They had scavenge pumps on it, which returns the oil back to the motor, but man, the intercooler was still filling up with oil quite a bit. So it was right before TX2K, we were like, you know what, let's throw our turbo kit on it and just see how it runs. We put our turbo kit on it, still with all the stock, everything, and the car ran and drove fine. No oiling issues, no oil going into the motor, no oil getting on the MAF, nothing. So let's fast forward. Now TJ said, you know what, can you get this thing to run the 9s in the quarter mile, or can you make 1,000 horsepower with it? And my answer at the time was, I know I can make the horsepower to do it, the clutch is our limiting factor. So he gave us the green light, and we are at, I'll just say, 90% of the way done. We're on the dyno right now. We have our turbo kit on it. We installed a complete custom fuel system up front. Don't look at these lines. These lines are being used right now just for dyno purposes. We will have crimped fittings in different lines for the final product, but you can see our standalone fuel cell has a standalone for the heat exchanger, because it has an air to water intercooler. This is where the water sits that flows through the heat exchangers up front, that then go all the way to the back, that flow through here. Again, these are still just for testing purposes. We're gonna run, these are -16 lines. So the water flows through the heat exchangers, through the intercooler, keeps our intake air temps going into the motor. I think the last pull is only like 115 degrees with 9 pounds of boost. So, car has complete fuel system on it. We also did a fuel tech. You can see right here, has an aftermarket ECM in the vehicle. Yeah, we can. We won't tell everybody everything yet, but it has a FT550 in it. We won't tell everybody what it controls, but the main thing this controls is fueling. Anyone that knows anything about direct injection stuff since 2014, since the C7 came out, fueling is the big problem. You try to add boost to them or turbos to them, you run out of fuel pump. The mechanical fuel pump can only flow so much. So obviously C8, LT2 motor, direct injected mechanical fuel pump, same problem. We can only make so much horsepower until you throw meth on it or whatever for fuel system. So what this does is we add a second set of injectors, which I won't say the size, but they are very large. We put a custom intake manifold on it from Brian Tooley. We have a few other ones being made in the process right now, but we have a second set of injectors right here. So those are port injectors, and the aftermarket ECM essentially controls those injectors. So when the car is idling and driving around normal, it's the direct injection. The direct injectors are working. When you go into boost, the aftermarket ECM tells the computer, hey, I need more fuel. Those injectors turn on. Bam, we have enough fuel for 2,000 horsepower if we want it. So we just made a pull. We are only at, I think, 7.5 pounds of boost. We're at 698 rear wheel horsepower and 597 torque. And like I told TJ a month ago when he gave me the green light to make horsepower, I said the clutch is our limiting factor. So the stock clutch is still in the car. I wanted to install the fuel system, the ECM, and everything to get the car running and driving, so I knew everything worked fine, which everything is working beautifully right now. We can't turn the boost up that much more for two reasons. A, the stock motor, these LT2 pistons are like the LT1s, they're not built for boost, so I don't like running them much more than 10 pounds of boost. Second is the clutch. The factory clutch will not hold much more than this. Don't get me wrong, when I'm done filming with this, I might try to turn the boost up a little bit just to see where it slips really hard. And then really after that, we're done. The car is gonna go back on the rack once we get a rack open. We have a built motor for this thing sitting here on the ground, and we have one built clutch sitting here in the facility waiting to go in it, and we have another clutch to test. So, again, we'll probably spend another day or two on this, just going over everything, making sure there's no fuel leaks or anything else stupid with everything we've done so far. And then built engine goes in it, built clutch goes in it, boost gets turned up, and we see how fast we can go. All right, so on the DCT stuff, many of you people that watch YouTube channels, y'all see Amelia's car running 9s. You see the Fuel Tech car running 9s. The clutch / transmission is the limiting factor in a lot of these. The engine we have not seen problems with. So Mr. Grisham's car is another C8 that we have, big twin turbo car in process. Everyone's like Amelia's car and the Fuel Tech car runs a Dodson clutch. We do have those in stock, which is like what we can go in TJ's car. We also have this transmission that we're waiting on, which we're going a little bit different route. We're gonna try to test a different manufacturer to see if we can get a clutch to legit hold 1,200, 1,500, eventually hopefully 2,000 rear wheel horsepower. I think Dodson is in the process of upgrading their stuff as well. So we're kind of just, it's like a race to see who gets there first. And you know, us being who we are, we wanna give manufacturers a chance to give us products to help them R&D stuff. So Mr. Grisham has been an awesome customer of ours. We are just, like I said, waiting for his transmission to show up to test, and it might come in and out a few times, but hopefully the end goal will be a clutch that holds 1,200 rear wheel horsepower without any issues.
So where's the electronics at?
So we cleaned up some of the wiring from the previous stuff, but we made our own little plate here to mount it to. As you see, the nice relays, everything just looks nice and clean. Even though there's a cover that goes over this, I'm the kind of person, and same with Chris, the guys that work here, we take pride in what we do. So even though you don't see it, man, it still looks good. Even though it's gonna be covered. Something about wiring drives me nuts when it's not done right. So same thing with these fuel lines. Like, it's driving me nuts looking at these, knowing that that's not how it's gonna be, but it will be right when the final product is done. Never make a video serious. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it thumbs up, thumbs down. Leave comments below, please. We're gonna leave y'all with some idle clips and some revving clips. Comment below. I don't know if TJ had posted on his Instagram or his YouTube channel what it sounded like before with the old turbo kit. Leave comments below. how much better you think it sounds with the new turbo kit, or if you don't think it sounds better. To me, it sounds way more like a European exotic sounding twin turbo V8, but y'all comment below, let me know what y'all think. Until next time.